look at our first example. In example 1, we're looking at a situation where we have logs on both sides of the equation. Now first, let's just think about this for a second. If I am taking the log of x and I'm saying that that has to be equal to the log of y, where the bases on both of my logs are the same, then it should logically make sense that this can only happen if the x is equal to the y. If you think about this, we've already worked this way. We've already said if I have x equal to y, I can take the log of both sides and it would be equal to each other. Okay, that's what we were doing in the last objective when we were trying to solve our exponential equations. But it would also then make sense that we could go this way. So if I know I have the log of an x and it's supposed to be equal to the log of a y, then the only way that can happen is if the x is equal to the y. Okay, so using that idea, if I'm asked to solve an equation like this, where the log base 3 of 5x minus 1 has to equal the log base 3 of x plus 7. Okay, so we're taking the log of x, this 5x minus 1 is like this x right here, and we're saying it has to equal the log of this y, this x plus 7. And because both of my logarithms have the same base, that means I can simply set these two parentheses equal to each other. Excuse me. So in a sense, you can kind of say that you're de-logging each side. Because it's log of something equals log of something, those two somethings have to be equal to each other. And so that's what we're actually going to solve. So now I can add the 1 to both sides, subtract the x from both sides, divide both sides by 4, and we get x equal to 2. And if we just do a quick check here, substituting the 2 in for x on the left side gives us 5 times 2, which is 10, minus 1, which is 9. So I get the log base 3 of 9. And substituting 2 for x on the right side gives us 2 plus 7, which is also 9. So again, log base 3 of 9. Those two are the same, they are equivalent, and 2 is our solution. Okay, so having logs on both sides is usually a pretty simple process. You're just going to take the two somethings that you're taking log of, set those two equal to each other, and solve from there.